Hello and welcome back to Back and Play Surviving for the Kaiserreich mod. We are back in Canada. So then, Dominion of Canada. This is the first episode after the first recording sessions. This is the next week. Although it's only a couple of days after, I'm bulk recording as much as possible to really get this as far into the future as I can. Time is at a premium. I just got done with a couple of tests in class, so we don't have anything to do just yet. But kind of an odd thing. I was tag switching around the world to see how things were doing, and I noticed that basically most of the nations in the world had not actually built any intelligence agencies, except for ones that are founded by, like, mission tree, I think, because Combined Syndicates, they had one, Russia has one. It might be nations that have been to war, they need to do it. I'm not sure if this is a Kaiserreich thing or if this is a Hoi4 thing. I'm not sure, but yeah, so Germany, France, Great Britain, they're actually pretty far behind when it comes to spies, but that doesn't really change too much. As for everything else, in between the recordings, I've been thinking about strategies of how to take down the Union of Britain. We have Belgium, but Belgium by itself isn't going to last very long. They have a decent wall of forts here, but those are not going to last forever. So I am sending over a couple of my divisions. They will go here. They will, you know, sit and wait along Dunkirk. Where have we heard that one before? And they will help just, you know, get these forts manned just in case the French ever come to find us. As for the situation in Europe, Switzerland has joined the Third International, as well as Norway and Sweden, meaning that when the war breaks out, we're going to have a war here along this line, including this area in Baden, which does not have forts, so they only have rivers and hills to defend, which is, you know, definitely not an easy place to attack, but considering how the AI works, there's going to be absolutely massive bloodshed along Zurich and Basel and Mühlhausen and all that. Then there'll also be a line up here between Kingdom of Finland, who has joined the Reichspakt, and the International up here, so there'll be the Nordic line, there'll be the Copenhagen line, and there'll be this line. Usually you'll find that this line goes over to Belgium, but Belgium's on our side. And I think that we are going to want to stay out of the war for a little while. Mostly because I don't like our chances of beating up the British Navy. And I call them the British just because they're British Isles, Union of Britain. I don't like the chance of beating up the British Navy in a fair fight. Mostly because they are going to have the fast battleships of the French immediately next to them. Now, most of these are likely going to be down here, where they'll be able to fight against our fast battleships of the French Republic. And they're going to have to contest with the Germans and their dreadnoughts. So if we bring all of our dreadnoughts over, we would have a dreadnought advantage over the Union of Britain if we combine ourselves with Germany. But I can't coordinate with Germany, and I can't... and I only have Dunkirk and... not sure which one, Flanders. I only have those ports. Surprised that Antwerp isn't like a port city. In fact, that doesn't... Wait a minute, is Antwerp not a port city? You're not! Wow, okay. That's weird. Antwerp is not a port in this mod. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, we wouldn't have a lot of port options to base from, and it'd be very, very easy for our naval bases to be captured or bombed. So I think instead we should use the air bases inside of Belgium, because they're in our faction. We can use their air bases to bomb Union of Britain, to destroy their fleet, and then after the fleet is either destroyed or in a repair cycle, a non-ending repair cycle, because we keep naval bases striking them, then we can bring over our navy, probably with the help of Portugal as the main base, because it looks like Spain is kind of a lost cause if it's just between Carlos Spain and Kingdom of Spain. I think we need to just cut our losses here, because Kingdom of Spain, they'll go Reichspakt, and that will at very least cause there to be another front against France. So that's decent. If we have our fleet, we'd only want to bring over our fleet when we are actually prepared to make the naval invasion, because if we create a situation where we have naval superiority around Union of Britain for too long, they'll build up their forces on the island, they won't have anywhere to go, and they'll just stack themselves upon naval bases and we won't be able to make landfall ever. So that's the general idea. Now, in order to make that happen, I'm going to need a lot of planes, and I do not have a lot of planes nor a lot of production on planes. Every plane I have so far that I can put into these 20 groups, I have, and I am putting them on pilot exercises to get us some air experience for when we get some new designs. 1940 is when we get new plane designs, and at that point we'll probably be in war. Probably shooting at a 1940 entry into the war, 1939 or 1940 entry, because usually the war starts earlier than that, 1938, 1939. But I think we need to just, not to be so eager to join the war. The birthright's always going to be there. Don't worry about that. Transport forces here. Ah, good. Hawaii agrees to join the IECD. Good for them, Hawaii. That's right, last episode we also had Hawaii join. That's nice. And with Integra's Brazil, they'll join the Entente as soon as Portugal joins. So we have a lot of allies coming up. Hawaii means basically nothing for us more than the fact that they have a good fleet. They have one dreadnought, but not going to be useful at all because we can't coordinate navies. If I could take their navy, if I could use it for myself, then we could really do something with it. But what is... Oh my! Hello there. Take that, Goering. Okay. We have some new plans. Okay. Ever have a Middle Africa explosion so big that it actually crashes your recording software? Oh boy, I hope I can salvage everything there. Dear God. Well then. Well. So, I think... I wonder. Let me look at this. Justify war goal requires world tension of at least 75%. Okay, so we won't attack them yet. Though this does look like a very interesting place to go later on. Or perhaps something the French can do in their time, and then... Oh, look at that. Dahomey is already a French puppet. Neat. So we actually have the first colony inside of Africa. Okay. This definitely seems like something the French could do. I need to look up all of the British and French colonies, which actually we can separate them up pretty well because we have Belgium in our faction. We're going to have Portugal in our faction, so they can take back. No, they already have taken back Tete. We can. So yeah. That'll be something to do later. We need to get through this episode as it is right now. Smoke generators is done. Disturbing reports are emerging that various parts of Africa under the German rule. It seems the Middle African administration has collapsed entirely. It's unclear why or how, but the administration, usually regarded as efficient abroad, is known for the large spending, is no more. Boom. Okay then. Well, that's a kick in the side of the Germans. What can we do at this time? It's 1937. Looking at fleet things. I could get better guns, but we're not really building any heavy ships. We don't really need to build any heavy ships. The enemy we're fighting has an equal number of dreadnoughts as us, and we don't have the naval capacity to build more dreadnoughts. So, we could have improved ammunition just to get bonuses. We could go after their depth charges, or we could get a increased attack from detonators. Or what else can we do? It's 1937. We can get synthetic oil. Sure, why not? We're always going to have oil problems, so you might as well. Right. You, how are things going over here? You're looking into everything. An interesting situation. Over here, you guys, haven't really got you on any plans, though it looks like you just have rather light infantry in front of you. Might be able to try and swing that to get to Madrid, though. I do not like the chances of the car lists. Though I suppose we do have our tank division here now. This is our actual tank division, although it's not very good. We don't have any tank leaders. We can get a planning speed guy. Cautious person is not really all that good. Organizer, politically connected, sure. You're in here now. Get over here and start fighting in these mountains. Not a very good division, but you'll do. You'll do. Over here, you there. We're focusing over here now. I'm pretty sure I had up to yeah. Hey, what are you? I think I was sending you before. Get over there. Maybe go there. Get over there. Just do it. Just do it. Because we should be pretty clear to get into there. If we can make the charge in, that'd be good. You there. Oh, John Dill falls ill. You attack that way to keep it going. You attack this way to block for the tanks. Go do like that. Oh no, there's someone in Madrid. Okay, cancel it. Not really any points if there's... Oh, that's a problem. You, hold. Just pull back with the tanks. No point in losing them over this. Back to defensive position. Go in speed 5 while trying to do a battle. Not exactly the best use of my time. And we're out of fuel. Oh, and we have a make resistance calls. Success. Was that necessary? No, not really. Let's just absolutely flood Britain while we still can. Because in order to make all those plans I was talking about earlier work, we're going to need to make them work. You guys are actually out beating me back over here. You got quality troops. Won't lie about that. Get in there and try to help. Although you could probably attack there. King Edward's address. Long live it. Long live he who is the king. We can infiltrate the Air Force. I think that'll be the most useful to us. Because before we infiltrate the army, we can make some royal addresses. I always want to have at least 50 in backstock. We can support the Prime Minister for social conservatism. But we're at 50%. We're fine. We're fine. We could... Syndicalists aren't strong enough to worry about yet. Can't do anything with them. I could take a royal trip to Dahomey. No, I think we're fine here. Fuel is an issue, which is fair enough. Hold them, because you guys can't fuel up anyway. And then you guys are already done. You guys are already veteraned. Don-Cuban Union has capitulated. The Russian advance continues. Really? What's the problem here? Army. Ah, I guess that was for the tanks. Maybe I just actually need to purchase some oil. Or are you only purchasing 8? West Indies Federation. I feel like I keep buying from them and they just don't. Ah, there we go. Portugal asked to rejoin the Entente formally. I like that there's not even an option to stop them. Like, no, they just are in. Now, if I were Portugal in this situation, I'd start doing some wars down here to make the pink map a reality, but you know what? I'm not Portugal. Liberia Coast? No. What was that about Liberia? That was attacking the Ivory Coast? You got a problem there? Are we going to see a strong Iberia? No, Liberia, not Iberia. I'm in Iberia right now. I'm fighting. In this position right now. You there, tank division. I would like you to come in to this position there. And in general, I want all my troops stacked right there. Because it's a pretty good position. Now you look at that, it's pretty strong. As for us, we could expand the Air Force to help with that. We could start preparing for the next war. I think we'll wait on that until the Weltkrieg actually kicks off. Until then, it's still economic recovery time. So this just gets rid of the Great Depression entirely and gives us 100. What's the downside there? Construction speed, consumer factories, and factory output. Or we could start developing. Or we could gain stability, war support, and fatigue. I think we'll go economic recovery, fully recover first, then get the thing, then get them. First get the women, then get the money, then get the show. Yeah, so this will work fine. You attack that way to pin. I don't think it'll work. Mashariki. Hades, really? In my own dojo. Hades declared war on Dominican Republic. Be interesting if we were invited. Russian Empire keeps fighting on and fighting on. As for us, bam bam. You're gonna be a slow unit, that's for certain. I am not a fan of that. I am not a fan of these troops behind me walking away in the direction that I am not going in. Ooh, but I do like Madrid being empty. You go there, and you just take Madrid. So falls the heart of the Kingdom of Madrid. No, Kingdom of Spain. It's not the Kingdom of Madrid. Madrid's just a city, and it's not even going to fall for long. They're going to retake it. I could throw out a last stand. That might just kill it.
Keep your distance.
Do you try to get down there? That'd be enough time. Seems to work. Though I do not appreciate. Oh, and a surround too with the French. You know what? We're doing good work. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, that's not gonna work in a million years. Maybe I shouldn't write out the King of Spain or the Carlists just yet. You go away. Right there around Madrid is where I want you to be, though. To be fair, neither of these positions are particularly nice. Okay, now everyone's just stuck inside Madrid. So long as somebody defends Madrid and someone defends here, we should be fine, and the Spaniards should come and help us. I could relieve some pressure. What is going on with Air Force? I could get 10 more, so if I throw in... If I just make this a cool 50, and then get rid of this unit to make this reinforce a little bit faster, and then give you the guy. Yeah, that should work. You get in the city. No, don't retreat. Get into the city of Madrid. I could send my planes directly into the city. There seems to be a airbase directly on top of it, but not interested. Up here, the surround is working. There's a siege at Zaragoza. Yeah, that should do fine. Up here, Salamanca has even been taken. I think now that they're through these mountains, I think the Carlists will have an easier time about it. Maybe I shouldn't have given up on them so soon. Meanwhile, what else are they exactly planning? Because my troops are just kind of stuck out here. You trying to take Toledo? No, you take there. You with the tank take Toledo. Because you're super fast. You get over there and take Toledo. You don't do it. Okay, now hold. You with the tank. Stop moving off of places that are important for me to hold. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Oh, and the Bristol Beaufighter, which I could probably make into a better plane because we're not going to get a whole lot of those. We can do strategic bombing, strategic destruction, operational integrity for tactical bombers are flexible and can perform both ground and support. Bombing enemy factories, 100% bonus versus 40%, or battlefield support. This is kind of what I'm doing, kind of what I'm going towards. Force for rotation. It's 1948 though. I need to get this thing. 1938. What else? We got 100 points. We can invite Portugal into the IEDC. We can get some crown corporations. We can make a royal visit somewhere. You know, we can buy that. So how about France? How about our best ally? Our best, most important ally. We could do something wide like that. Will you perhaps go this way? Although you, I would say retreat for no other reason. Okay, bam, bam. That's a pretty easy solution. Although that severely cuts you off. Make a double line and get back home. You back into Toledo. Who gets in there first? 1 day, 1 hour? 1 day, 1 hour. I'm actually curious as which to one will get in first. Invest in national resources. Anything else? Anything else? It's 1938 now. Bring on the Valentines is kind of important because that is tanks, but meh. Meh. National resources, because I am spending a lot on trade. I think that'd be fair. Oh no, you come this way. If you break off that direction, what happens? 3 days. You would win in that pretty handily. You go that way. You from Madrid to there. Because they're trying to break out. They'll go to Toledo. You've already made it somehow. Portugal agrees to join, which means we should have enough to build somewhere now with the IACD. I can't do it myself yet. We could go Belgium, because I kind of want them to build up nice and big and strong in order to hold back the advances of time. If you attack that way, they're forced to completely retreat from this area now. You... Refugees flood into southern Ontario. At least it's just local supply instead of anything too serious. You from Toledo, Madrid's holding. This we gotta make sure we can hold on to. Over here, it's not so great. Another American refugees, the irony. Yeah, it's not that ironic. Really ain't that ironic, though. Already getting that. That's good. That's good. 1938 techs. We could get an anti-tank gun, which would be important along the line. This is just better weapons, which is also important, but for different reasons. We're in progress in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I would get my next guy, but alright. I guess not. In here. You're really gonna let yourself get cut off up there near Salamanca? Salamancas? Tarragona. At the least, royal speech received poorly. Of course you did. Of course.
Let's go.
Riot at St. Catherine's camp. Violence become common in the refugee camps. Dang American refugees. You're fighting a little bit too much. It's a question of where we could send you. This area seems a little bit weak. We don't have any attaché here, and we have 175. Sure, you let us send an attaché. Okay, you won't accept though. Low opinion of us. We're fighting for you. Goddamn. You wanna go? You can go over there and help defend Madrid. I do not like the fact that there's kind of a pocket forming here. Refugee crisis now for daily political power cost. Ow. Not a fan. Not a fan of the political crisis. As for us, we are going for more or less a... how about 2 Moncons, just to fill out our block there. We got the heavy fighter Buford. But I was thinking maybe a tactical bomber. If I get range, engine, bombing capacity, reliability down, but it really doesn't matter that much. Ground attack for range, reliability is severely down. If I do this, if 1111, the Blenheim Mark 1s, yeah, that seems to be fine. The Blenheim go away, and then you make yourself a Blenheim Mark 1. We get 1 every week. Get an armored car, just cause. Not going to get them out very soon. And oh, we need to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.